It's almost like it's written for us, like we could write this. It's almost like we could write this. So think of it as this is us. When, in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bonds that connected them with another, and to assume the powers of the earth, the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and the laws of God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are
life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
To secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, and somebody has underlined this, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to abolish it, and to institute new governments, laying the foundation on such principles, and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. Accordingly, all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. And what are we accustomed to? And this is the last part, underlined again. But when the long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably on the same object, devises a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, and this is what I wanted to say to you, it is their duty. It is your duty to throw off such governments and to provide new guards for their future security.
How many of you can name me something that government does well? Come on, I know they do a lot of things well. What do they do well? The only thing they do well is waste our money. That's the only thing they do well. Everything else, they're horrible at. You think they're going to be good at running GM?
No.
No. Are they going to be good at running your banks? No. No. The whole rotten thing's going to come tumbling down. The solution, there's a lot of Republicans here, there's Democrats here too. The problem here is that whole rotten house of the representatives and Senate. They've been there forever.
Amen.
They've been there forever. There are people that have been there longer than Castro's been in power. Longer than Castro's been in power. That's how long James Byrd's been there. And I love John McCain. I voted for him and everything. But John, it's time to go. You're not doing your job, dude. You're not doing your job.
Simcox for senator.
So we got to win the hearts and minds of our fellow citizens, and I think that's a good starting point when you're talking to somebody that's on the other side that voted for Barack Obama and all the Democrats. I'm a registered Republican, but you know, I came to realize that basically both parties are exactly the same. Once they get to Washington, all they're concerned about is getting reelected. Yep. That's it. Feingold legislation was all about. It's about getting reelected, making sure the incumbents get reelected so they can keep getting power, keep going back up there. I mean, I'd love to have a job that I only have to show half the year to, and make over $100,000 a year, $170,000, and to get my salary for the rest of my life when I retire. You guys have a retirement plan like that?
Yeah. And healthcare. You forgot healthcare.
Yeah, I get the best healthcare ever. You know, yeah. And even though I wouldn't send my kids to, you know, wouldn't allow the people that I govern to select private schools for their children, my children are going to go to all the best private schools in Washington, D.C. So, but, you know, you guys don't deserve to have your choice of what school your kids go to. Just us. So, the first thing we got to do is clean house. We got to clean house. No incumbent gets reelected, period.
Well, who was it that said all the time the liberals are joining hands and getting stronger and stronger while we tear each other apart? We don't have time to tear each other apart, you guys. I know we don't agree on everything. I know we don't. But please, set that down and let's get together and work against what's going on in Washington.
Just thanks everyone for coming out tonight, or this afternoon. As you can see my sign, I'm a veteran. And this is what it means to be a veteran right here. I fought for this. I went in the military for this. I tell the government I own them. They don't own me. Right. One of the sad things that I do see is I work in the school system.
Oh, poor thing.
How duped some of the teachers got. by their own union, and half of our kids would be kicked out of our school system, according to what our government does to us. Zero tolerance. Everyone know what zero tolerance in schools mean? You're not allowed to bully nobody. Intimidate people. Tell them and shout them down. But our government today shouts us down. They put us down. The media, with the power and the money they have, want to put us down. I was here on 15th. Fortunately, the pastor that was here, sorry to hear what happened to him. But I'm here to try to make sure that can't happen to another person. My son, 11 years old. My daughter works as an RN. She goes home to home. She has to get people approved because they can't make it to the hospital. And she said, you can't believe the red tape. And she goes, it's no different than this health care they want to propose. And the doctors are appalled by it. So remember, as our government are shouting people down from their pulpit, because exactly what it is what they're using it for, that's what we got to do. My nonprofit been around. We all heard about the stimulus package. We made up our own. This shirt right here, we sell for 15 bucks for a reason. We go in and do bully programs, stranger, and gun safe programs in a school. I actually go do gun safe programs in a school. Can you believe that? They allow me to do that? Our nonprofit, actually, they found out is an NRA recruiter. And all that money NRA sends back to us that we recruit from to do programs for your kids. Everyone was a kid here at one time and have kids or grandkids. We're here to help our state to be able to teach them the right thing about safety. But the other thing is, all these stimulus packages, never one time did you hear money given up for our kids. They can give money to a monkey, they can give money to gaze dart, they can give money to these turtles. But what about our kids? You know what? Every one of you is a kid. You're someone's kid. What about you? So remember that too. That's how far bullying has gotten in our system, in our government. It's time to tell the government, I own you, you don't own me, and remember those words.
Good afternoon, my name is Tim Willis and I am running for governor. I am a Republican. I am a platform Republican. All 79 pages of it. I believe every single word and I will fight for it. You need to read it. You will love it. I believe that you all are here because you stand for what that platform stands for. I too am tired of politicians who get out and promise one thing and give you something else. I'm not a politician. In fact, I am a pastor. In 1962, we took prayer out of schools without a vote of the people. In 1973, we brought abortion on demand in this country without a vote of the people. We, the people, have got to stand up and vote for what we want in this country. It is a country of the people, by the people, and for the people, and I'm one of those people. I have every right to run against Jan Brewer and tell her no more tax increases. We need to cut our state budget by 20%. We need to do it this year. We have $8 billion in revenue, not 10. And we have no right to steal it from you guys so we can pay people who will not work, who will not become citizens, who will not speak our language.
Amen.
It's about time we started a grassroots effort because, believe me, I can't fight the J.D. Hayworths. I can't fight the Brewers and this political machine that's out there that could care less about you and what you want. We are going to have to get out today and tomorrow and every day till August 31st and get my name on the Republican ballot. And then you have to help me win this state. And as a winner in this state, we can take the nation back. I will say no to federal programs that don't add up to the Republican platform, that don't add up to the Family First platform, that don't add up to less government, less taxation, less spending. We do not have to swallow the Obama plan, even one little pill at a time. But our present governor will not say no. She didn't when Napolitano was in charge, and she won't now. My name is Tim Willis, and I am running for governor. I am a Republican.